Damn, what happened to you? You're so fat. The dress looks like it's about to burst. I feel bad for your dress.
Excuse me? Who is this?
It's me, Henry. Do you remember me? Your ex-husband.
What? Henry? How can you contact me? I blocked you.
Oh, I got a new number.
Jeez.
It's been what? 5 years? I'm surprised to see my ex-wife who I dumped for infertility. It's crazy how you become so fat. Only the face still kinda looks like how it used to be. But I could barely recognize you. Look at you. You're so huge.
Shut up. I'm going to block you again.
Oh, come on, chill. What the hell are you doing here? I don't think a fancy place like this suits you, considering how you look now.
I'm here to attend a wedding.
Oh, really? Actually, I'm here to attend my friend's wedding too.
What? Are we in the same venue?
Yeah, I guess we are attending the same wedding. I never thought I'd meet my ex-wife at a friend's wedding. I'm invited on the groom's side. What about you?
I'm on the bride's side. She's my coworker.
What? You work for Greendale Company now? Wow, that's a surprisingly good company to work for, isn't it? I had an image that Greendale Company had only elite and smart employees. But I didn't realize that even an ugly fat woman like you can work there. Feels like the standard has dropped.
It's none of your business where I work.
What do you mean? I'm your sister's husband now, remember? It's my responsibility to update my wife, who has been estranged and can no longer see her family.
What are you talking about? You betrayed me and cheated on me with my sister. Same as Marina. She stole her own sister's husband. She deserved to be estranged, and I have no sympathy for her. To be honest, talking to you like this makes me sick.
Say whatever you want. I'll make sure to tell my wife how unbelievably fat you've become. I'm sure Marina will burst into laughter. Marina has always been prettier and skinnier than you. Crazy how you've become so fat. I can't believe you are Marina's sister.
You are so insensitive as always. Can you please stop messaging me? I will never forgive you and Marina. It was such a crazy coincidence today, but I really have no business with you and I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, really? You're ugly and fat? And on top of that, you're so snobbish.
Whatever. The reception is starting. Please stop bothering me now.
'Kay, my bad. Oh, by the way, I became a father. A long-awaited child that I would never have been able to have if I had stayed married to you. Moreover, it was a boy. My mom was so happy that our first child was a boy. She praised Marina for giving birth to a son, and she can't stop spoiling my son. My mom and Marina are in a really good relationship now. If only you could have had children, you wouldn't have been disliked by my mother, you know? If you can't have kids after 5 years of marriage, of course, she hates you. Well, it was hard back then because we couldn't afford the alimony and all that. But then, luck came a year after the divorce when my father received my grandfather's inheritance. Now, we're actually living a good life with more money than we need. So, what I'm trying to say is, my life is in easy mode now that I'm divorced. Compared to that, Look at you. You are fat as hell. Look at your dress. It's too tight. What's with that huge belly? What the hell did you eat to get such a huge belly? I couldn't stop laughing when I saw your belly from the side. Damn, it's so huge. I'm trying really hard not to laugh right now. For real, how can you go out in public looking like that? We can't do anything about your ugly face, but you should at least lose weight. Did you give up to take care of yourself after I dumped you? Seriously, it's really hard to hold my laugh. Hey, why are you not replying? I can see your phone on the table. Pick it up and check my messages. Or you can't say anything back because it's all true. See? This is what I'm talking about. You are so snobbish. Man, you're seriously an unattractive mess both inside and out. It was the right decision to divorce a woman who's evolving into such a damn fat monster. Seriously, Marina is completely different from you. Hey, Chloe. You're so close to the guy sitting next to you. Are you flirting with him? I mean, do you even know who that guy is? He's the president of a company, and I heard his business is growing rapidly. Do you think you have a chance with that guy when you look like that? No way. You should lose some weight first. By the way, I've been observing you for a bit. You're eating too much. You're really enjoying those dishes, huh? Have you thought about trying to lose some weight? Oh, looks like we can take pictures with the newlyweds. Well then, know your place and stop bothering the guy next to you. Just keep enjoying the food and get fatter. Hey, tell me why you got so fat. I'm sure my wife would enjoy the backstory about it. Could it be that you binged and ate excessively due to the shock of my divorcing you? I see. So that's why you've gained so much weight. Well, it's a crazy story. I'll tell my wife and kids not to be like you. No man would like a fat woman, you know. I mean, fat people are a real pain in the ass. Aren't you aware that you're wasting space on Earth? Well, I guess you don't realize it. That's why you can keep on being fat.
Seriously? Can you shut your mouth?
Oh, you finally replied. You're such a lazy fatty.
We are in the middle of reception. Why would I be on my phone? I saw your messages just now. What the hell are you talking about? Is all you can do fat shaming? Seriously? It is so low of you to talk like this to me on a happy occasion. Did you come to the wedding to observe people and make fun of them? You forgot what you came here for, didn't you?
It's too funny to see what you became after the divorce. I mean, look at your belly. You got dumped by me and resorted to binge eating? That's why you became miserable, fatty, right?
In this large belly, I carry my child.
What?
You have kids too, right? And you can't tell the difference between pregnancy and obesity? Oh, also, you are right that the guy next to me is the president of a company. Also, he is my current husband.
What? Husband? Child?
Well, I'm leaving soon. I'm avoiding stress for the sake of the baby. That's why I won't be in touch with you anymore. Please leave me alone, okay? Bye.
You are pregnant? How did that happen? You weren't infertile? There's no way you can have a child. I know you are lying. You're just using pregnancy as an excuse for being fat. We got divorced because you were infertile. And now you're telling me you're pregnant with another man? No way, that's impossible. Hey, reply to me. Chloe, listen to me. The child Marina gave birth to, it wasn't mine. Actually, I caught Marina cheating on me. So I had a DNA test done for the child and me. It turns out the child isn't mine. Damn it. Why did this have to happen? Well, now that it's come to this, there's no time to mess around. I confronted Marina with the DNA test result and divorce papers. By the way, I'm still living in the house where I used to be with you, along with my parents. Marina and the kid are also in the house, but I never talk to them. I'm mostly with my parents, you know. So now, I just need to figure out a way to finalize the divorce. And when that happens... No. This is something I should tell you when everything is done, and I feel fine. Please, wait for me. Chloe, I did it. I got divorced from Marina. I got alimony too. Well, she doesn't have much money, so it's just a tiny amount, but still. Even so, I emptied out what little savings she had. It feels so good. Hey, with this money, let's go on a second honeymoon. And this time, let's have a honeymoon baby.
Stop it, it's creepy.
Huh?
I was planning to ignore you, but I decided to respond since it might encourage you to be more persistent. First of all, my husband is right next to me, so you should know that he's also reading your messages.
What? Husband?
You saw him at the wedding 4 months ago, remember? He was sitting next to me, the president of a company.
What? How? Don't tell me you're going to leave me for that guy. No, I won't let you do that. You're going to marry me again. I know you still love me, right?
No way. Since it seems like your idiotic brain can't remember, I'll say it again. I'm already remarried. Moreover, I'm currently pregnant with my husband's child. So why are you assuming we'll get back together?
Don't you think it's fate?
What are you talking about?
We met again at a wedding. That's when I found out that you weren't actually infertile. And then, I found out Marina was cheating on me. Plus, I found out I wasn't the father of the child. The universe is telling us to get back together. So, we should be married again.
Hey, can I ask you one thing?
What is it?
You haven't considered the possibility of being infertile yourself?
What? Me? Why would I be infertile? Infertility is only a problem for women, right?
What? Are you seriously saying that?
Of course I am. The problem of not having children always lies with the woman. It's not possible for me, a man, to be infertile.
I didn't know you were this much of an idiot. Why don't you go look it up on the internet right now? See if there are any cases of infertility in men.
What? This can't be true. There are cases where the man is the cause, so I'm the one...
I'm not 100% sure, but during the 5 years that I was married to you, we were unable to have children. Even after I divorced you and Marina got married immediately, she didn't get pregnant for 5 years. In other words, 10 years in total. I think it's obvious.
That's true, but... What? No way.
This is just my opinion, so if you want to know for sure, you should get yourself tested or something.
Oh no.
Anyway, I have absolutely no intention of starting over with you.
What? Oh, I got it. You're mad that I called you fat, right?
What?
I'm sorry about that. I didn't know you had a body capable of bearing children. If I knew, I wouldn't have thought you were fat. I only said that because I didn't know. I didn't mean to make you angry.
Yes, I got mad when you insulted my body, but I don't really care about that now. Your ignorance and insensitivity disgust me. I would never remarry a childish man like you.
How about I will be a better man after we get married? You know, they say a man never forgets his boyhood heart, right? That kind of man is more attractive. I know you feel that way too.
No way. You are so pathetic, do you know that? In the first place, I'm already remarried and pregnant with my current husband's child. I can't help but wonder how you got the idea that we could get back together.
That's because I found out you were fertile. I want you to bear my child.
Are you serious? Did you read what I said? I'm pregnant with my current husband.
But after the baby is born, you can get a divorce and just give the kid's custody to the father. That's in the way.
What did you say?
It's a good idea, right? That way we can start a relationship over from scratch. Let's do it.
I can't believe you. I don't think an insane person like you should have kids.
Huh? Why not? The child you're carrying now is unwanted, right? I know you accidentally got pregnant while you are still in love with me. You got dumped by me and had no chance but to remarry that guy, right? You don't have to put up with that anymore. Let's get back together and be happy. Right, Chloe? Please, reply to me.
Jesus.
I'm serious. Come on. Let's start over.
I can't believe I was married to a guy like you. It was a huge mistake in my life. I feel disgusted just texting with you. Don't contact me ever again. Bye. After that, I blocked his number. Talking to my incredibly insensitive ex-husband just makes me feel sick, and I don't want it to affect the child in my belly. From then on, I decided to leave all dealings to my husband. I know my sister, who divorced my ex-husband, will contact me at some point. As expected, I received a message from my parents that my sister is asking for help in raising the child. It seems my sister thought she could rely on us financially because my husband is the president of a company. But my husband took a strong stand and turned my parents and my sister away. A few months later, I safely gave birth to a healthy baby boy. After that, we moved to a new, peaceful environment. I heard that while I was focusing on childcare, it seemed my ex-husband had resigned from his job. After divorcing my sister and realizing he might be infertile, he apparently became mentally unstable. Struggling to secure a new job, he turned to overeating and excessive drinking as coping mechanisms. Consequently, he gained a significant amount of weight. Now he leads a life filled with misery.
Amy, do you have a minute?
I just started taking a break, so I can talk to you now. What's going on?
I've been hearing from my mom a lot since about a month ago.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, she says she feels lonely since she's living alone. I feel sorry for her.
I see. I remember now that your father died a year ago.
So she wants to move in with us. She's getting old and she shouldn't force herself doing things she used to do. I'm her only son, so I thought it might be a good time to think about it.
Well...
You're home all day, so you're not busy, right?
What? I'm busy. Even if I'm at home, I'm working just like you. I think I'm doing my job more seriously than you are.
You're lying. You're not working, you're just having fun. All you do is just sitting in front of the computer, right?
Don't be silly. I write articles every day and I need to be careful not to make any mistakes. I'm doing this with a lot of nerve.
Sorry.
Don't be rude, okay?
But, in case of emergencies, you can handle it, right? For example, if mom gets sick or suddenly collapses.
Well, I can handle that.
Do you mind if she moves in with us?
But I can't be around your mother-in-law during the day, I'm stuck in my room for work.
That's fine. I think mom needs the security of having a roommate. We can share the housework, and I'll make sure not to interfere with your work. Will you think about that?
Well, I can't do much, but if your mother says she can take care of herself, I'll think about it. I can't let her live alone forever.
Really?
But I'll definitely have her help with the housework, okay? Your mother is still in good health.
I'll make sure to tell her that.
Just give me more time to think about it.
Got it. Amy, reply to me.
Yes, what is it? I'm at work. Can I come back to you later?
I wouldn't text you now if it's not an urgent matter.
Well then, make it quick.
What's for lunch today?
Is that what you wanted to ask me?
What do you mean by that? It's important to eat 3 meals a day to stay healthy.
You are in charge for lunch today, right?
What? I'm always the one doing it.
What are you talking about? You are so selfish that you don't want to cook, so I've been cooking all week.
Oh, is that so?
You'll have to make it yourself today. I don't need lunch anyway.
What? You're trying to sneak yourself a nice meal, aren't you? That's not fair.
Oh my God, I'm at work, Jade. Please, leave me alone.
You think you can get away with anything when you say you're at work? It doesn't work that way.
Listen to me. I'm working and I don't want to be disturbed.
What are you doing in your room, fiddling with your computer? You're just playing with it. You really are a useless wife.
But that was the deal, wasn't it? I have to work during the day, so you need to take care of yourself. That was the agreement when you moved in.
I understand. I just have to do it on my own, right? You really are a cruel wife. I'll tell my son about this.
Excuse me, Jade. I have an online meeting from now, so excuse me.
Amy!
What is it this time? I know I always say this, but I'm working.
I want some cookies for my snack today. Will you go buy some for me?
Huh? I told you I'm working now.
You have a car, so you can go there in no time, right? Just go and buy some for me.
Jade, I'm not playing around here. I have a task to finish today.
You should listen to me once in a while. You're really cocky.
Sorry, but I can't do that for you. Why don't you go yourself? It's not good for your health if you stay inside the house all the time. Please go for a walk.
Hey, how dare you say that to an old person?
You are still young enough. You have a good appetite and you can talk loudly too. You are still good at remembering things too. But I think you should move your body a little.
I don't want to. It's so troublesome.
I see. Then give up on the cookies.
No way.
If you really want to eat those, I'll go buy some after work today.
I'm telling you that I want some now. Don't you understand?
I can't go now. I don't have time. Well then, I need to continue with my work.
Can I have a minute with you?
As long as you make it quick, it's okay. What is it?
Mom told me you're bullying her.
What? I didn't do such thing. I'm just doing my job every day. How is that related to bullying her?
You don't cook lunch and don't even do the shopping. Also, you don't do any of the housework. Mom told me to do something about you since you're a horrible wife.
Are you really taking that seriously? I told you that at the beginning that I can't deal with your mother during the day because I have to work. I told you I'd live with her if she's willing to take care of herself. Besides, you promised to share the housework.
Yes, but...
You've been playing around too much and not keeping your promise.
I need to socialize with people from my workplace.
Stop talking nonsense. You remember what you promised, don't you?
Of course I do.
You and your mother don't keep your promises at all.
Maybe so, but don't bully my mother.
I'm not bullying her. I work hard to make a living, and you also ask me to do all the housework. I think I'm doing a great job.
You don't have to talk like that. Mom may be fine, but she's an old woman. You should listen to her. You're so childish.
How dare you? You don't even think about our daily life.
What's with that tone of voice? You entered our family as my wife in the first place. Why don't you do your duty as a wife? You keep talking about work and you're so proud of yourself.
It can't be helped. We can't live only on your sole income. You don't even keep your promises.
You're so persistent.
Anyway, I'm not going to quit my job. You should tell your mother that I'm not playing around. I'm working hard each and every day. Your mother thinks I'm playing with my computer.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
I can't believe even you say that. Do you know why I'm so busy with my work?
I know, but you need to get along with Mom anyway. Amy, lunch is ready.
What? This is very unusual. What's wrong?
What do you mean? I'm on duty for lunch today, right?
Yes, but I'm feeling kind of weird. Jade, are you all right?
Judas warned me yesterday. I'm sorry for being so selfish.
I see.
So I talked it over with him. I'm always keeping you busy, so I thought we should plan a family vacation to take a break.
Huh? A family vacation?
I want to go to a hotel, soak in a hot spring bath, eat delicious food, and relax. I want you to book me a room at a luxury hotel.
A luxury hotel? Wait a minute. It costs almost $2,000 for 3 people to stay at the luxury hotel. Do you think we have that much money? We can't afford that.
Don't worry about that.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll take care of all the money.
This is a little creepy.
What are you talking about?
You have never paid a penny for the living expenses, but you're telling me that you'll cover the cost of a luxury hotel room? What is your true intention?
What's that? Are you doubting me? That's very rude of you.
Because you're suddenly so nice to me, so I thought there was something fishy going on.
That's not true. I was sincerely sorry for what I did, and Judas feels the same way too. We forgot about our promise when we started living together. So, as an apology, we decided to have a family vacation to relieve your fatigue. So let me pay for it. You don't need to worry.
Are you really sure about that?
Yes, of course. Please take care of the reservations at the luxury hotel with hot spring and good food.
Okay then. Jade, where did you go? It looks like Judas isn't here either.
Oh, I'm sorry. I took him to go shopping with me.
What? That's terrible. You should have invited me too.
There is a cab in front of the hotel. If you take that cab and go sightseeing, you can pay for your shopping together with your hotel bill. Isn't that great? You can stay at the hotel and relax. I'm sure you're tired from your busy work schedule.
Is that sarcasm?
No, I'm just giving you my heartfelt appreciation.
Anyway, are you sure you can afford to shop so much? It's a luxury hotel, so the payment alone is quite a lot.
You don't have to worry about that. I'll pay for everything in one lump sum.
Well, if you say so. Jade, where are you? It's almost time to check out.
We just arrived home.
What? Home? What do you mean?
You need to pay the $8,000 for the hotel. If you don't do that, you're going to jail.
What? Why?
Because if you stay at the hotel without the ability to pay, you may be guilty of fraud.
That's not what you told me. You said you're going to pay all the hotel bills, right? And how much did you and Judas shop? I can't believe you charged me $8,000.
Thanks to you, I got a good deal. I went to a mall that's well loved by the locals. I found a lot of clothes and accessories that I liked. Judas also found his favorite ones, so we bought it together. So please take care of the payment.
You two deceived me, didn't you? I thought it was very suspicious, and looks like my instinct was right. This is just too much to bear. I was a fool to believe you.
I would never have given you, who always bullies me, a free stay at a luxury hotel. You really are an idiot, aren't you? But thanks to your stupidity, Judas and I were able to have a good time. I thank you for that. I feel bad. I'm sorry for going home before you together with Mom.
Judas, what are you doing there with your mother?
Because you bully my mom, don't you? It's always been so hard for me to watch her get bullied. So I thought of a way to punish you. You're a workaholic, so I'm sure you make a lot of money. So please pay for the bill in full. I'm sure you can afford that.
What a foolish mother and son. I would never pay $8,000 for you guys.
But we're already home, so you're the one who has to pay.
Don't be silly. You're the ones who'll go to jail.
Huh?
It was a strange turn of events, so I thought there was something fishy going on.
You're skeptical.
I can't help but being skeptical. I was kind enough to let you move in, but you and your son didn't keep your promise. But you accused me for bullying you.
It's true, isn't it?
I've never bullied you. I just told you I couldn't help you because you kept asking me to do unreasonable things while I was at work.
You need to pay $8,000 no matter what you say. Don't try to threaten me and my son by telling that we'll go to jail. Stop joking.
I'm not joking. You know what? The bill for the hotel stay and your shopping will go to the person who made the reservation.
I know that. That's why I asked you to make the reservation.
I made the reservation in your name.
Huh? That's a lie, right? Why did you use someone's name without permission?
Because no matter how I thought about it, it was suspicious. You, who always interfere with my work so much, suddenly changed. You had never taken a single trip with me before, right? So I was sure there was something wrong. Looks like I was right.
Wait a minute. How could I possibly pay $8,000?
But if you don't pay, you'll go to jail.
There's no way I can afford it. I'm living on a pension. What are you thinking?
I know. I thought it was strange because the money from the sale of your house seemed to be gone too.
If you know what's going on, you should pay it.
You harassed me every day, interfered with my work. I can't pay $8,000 for people who dared to leave me in a fancy hotel and forced me to pay the bill.
So what am I supposed to do?
Why don't you just ask Judas? In the first place, you two talked it over and decided, right?
Yes, but...
There's no way he can pay that. On top of his low income, he spends his money on casino and other gambling games. I've been paying almost all of our living expenses until this day.
Then why don't you just pay that hotel bill?
That's why I'm making the reservation in your name. You're the one who should settle the bill. I don't have to pay for that. If you can't pay, you'll go to jail together with your son. I'll take you two to the police.
You've got to be kidding me. You haven't done your duty as a wife at all. And now you want me to pay for our trip? I don't want a wife like that for my son. I'll have you divorce Judas right now.
I knew it.
Huh?
I'm glad you have the same opinion. I'm going to stop by the city office on my way home and file the divorce papers. Now I can be a stranger to you and your son.
Stop blabbering nonsense. How long are you going to keep on fooling around? Besides, Judas didn't fill out the divorce papers. The divorce papers won't be accepted without his signature. You really are an idiot, aren't you?
That's why I have the divorce papers that Judas filled out. I always kept it in my bag.
What? Why?
When he asked me to let you move in with us, at first I refused. As you can see, I was stuck in my room almost every day for work and couldn't help you with your needs. Besides, I knew that Judas was spending all his money on gambling.
You've been planning it for that long?
So I told him that I can't live with his mother unless he started bringing in some money to live on. And he agreed with that. But I had a feeling that he didn't understand about what I was trying to tell him.
Is that why you made Judas fill out the divorce papers? Were you planning to divorce him from the beginning?
No, it wasn't like that. We thought that if you were going to live with us, we had to be responsible for you. So, I declared that if he couldn't keep his promise, I would divorce him, and I asked him to fill out the divorce papers. I was hoping that by doing so, Judas would become more aware.
What? I don't think he remembers that.
He was so excited about you moving in with us. He must have filled out the form while not paying attention to what we were talking about. I'm really stunned.
Judas says he doesn't remember writing it.
That would be proven when I submit the documents. So, I'm going to go and submit to the authorities.
I won't forgive you if you do something so selfish. First, pay the $8,000 bill, and then we'll talk about divorce.
Why do I have to go through all that trouble? Your name was on the reservation, so you will have to pay the bill. You want me to divorce your son, don't you? Your son will listen to what you tell him anyway. And I've been wishing for a divorce ever since you moved in. It would be smart to file divorce papers on my way home.
Don't be stupid. I won't allow it.
No, it's not stupid because it's what we all want. Assuming you ran away from the hotel without paying the bill. I'm afraid the police has been informed. I think a police car will be arriving at the house soon.
Oh my God. Am I going to get arrested? Are you kidding me?
I've explained it to you many times.
Why should I go to the police?
Because you did something you shouldn't.
It's Judas's fault too for spending all the money he got from selling our family house. If I had that money, I could have paid you $8,000.
Your son spends as much as he has on gambling. Maybe it's because you didn't educate him well enough.
Oh no, then what should we do?
From now, you'll have to go to the police and face the reality.
I told you I don't want to go to the police.
Even if you say that, you planned it yourself, so it can't be helped.
It's not just me. Judas agreed to it too.
Then you can explain that to the police, because I will be out of touch with you guys right after this. Do not contact me again.
Amy, you have to help us. Do something about it, please.
No, I won't do anything. I have no more feelings for you and your son. By the way, while you and your son are at the police station, I'm going to have to pull out my stuff from the house.
Amy, wait! I can't rely on Judas alone. Please do something about it.
After this, Jade was taken to the police and a damage report was filed against her for non-payment of lodging and other expenses. It seems that they were able to settle out of court, but there is no way they can pay $8,000. Jade sold her family house when she moved in, but she had no savings because she had spent all the money on her stupid son. They are now penniless and can't even pay their rent, so they were evicted from the apartment. Now they are both working at a factory with a dormitory to pay back the $8,000 they owe. I hope this will put an end to Judas's gambling. Well, it's nothing to do with me now that the divorce is finalized. I have signed a new contract for a stylish apartment so that I can work comfortably. I'm working sparingly because I've been receiving more demands for my writing job. I earn enough to live on, so I'm going to save for the time being. I have learned the importance of saving money from my experience with Judas and his mother.
Zoe, it's so unfair.
Stella, what's wrong?
I'm talking about the guy you brought today.
Oh, you mean my fiancé?
That's right. What the hell is going on? I can't believe a woman like you got engaged to such a perfect man.
Excuse me? A woman like me? That's a terrible thing to say.
Unlike me, you're boring and ugly. How on earth did you get him? Did someone introduce him to you?
We got to know each other through work. He used to be a business partner of mine. He proposed to me recently.
Oh my God, it's really unfair. He works for a prestigious and well-known company, and he's some kind of elite, isn't he?
Yeah, he works for a big company.
And he's so handsome. It's not fair that you're marrying that kind of guy.
Whatever. Anyway, how could you show up at our parents' house today with such a nonchalant face?
What? What do you mean?
You haven't forgotten, have you? About what you did 3 years ago?
What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't remember what you did to me?
Oh, are you still holding on to something from way back then? I couldn't help it then. He even said I was the better choice.
It's because you keep flirting with him. I was about to get married to my ex 3 years ago. But out of nowhere, you stole my fiancé. I'll never forgive you for what you did.
It wasn't my fault. It's your fault for feeling secure after your engagement.
Why is it my fault? Both Dad and Mom were furious too, remember? That's why they kicked you out of the house, isn't it?
They're overreacting. They shouldn't get so angry just because I stole your fiancé.
Of course they would react like that. Moreover, even though you stole away my fiancé, you broke up within less than a month, saying you were bored or something.
It can't be helped. I just wanted to steal him from you.
What? So you didn't like him from the beginning?
I liked him at first, but once he became mine, I lost interest.
Are you serious? Really, you just want everything that belongs to me. Since we were kids, whether it's clothes, shoes, or bags, you begged Dad and Mom to buy the same things as me. And when you couldn't get them, you even forcibly took them from me.
It's just because I always want to be better than you.
What?
I'm more beautiful than you. I won't be satisfied unless I win everything against you. Not just what you have, but even the men that you date. Everything has to be better than you.
What a selfish way of thinking. Please don't try to steal things from me anymore. You should try to get things on your own.
But it's faster to take it from you.
What?
Even though you are so ugly, for some reason, you are good at dating nice guys. So it's easier for me to steal guys from you.
Jesus. Wait. Did you come to my parents' house today just to meet my fiancé?
Bingo! I heard you are visiting parents' house to introduce your fiancé. So I hurried back. And as expected, you brought a handsome guy. So Zoe, give me his number.
What?
Just give me his number.
Are you stupid? No way.
Why not?
You are trying to steal my fiancé again, aren't you?
What? Of course not. I just want to get along a little, you know? We'll be family eventually, so it's not a big deal.
No way. I'll make sure to invite you to the wedding, so please don't try to ruin my marriage.
You are so mean.
Say whatever you want.
It's unfair that only you get to be happy. I want to get married and be happy too.
If you want to be happy, then make an effort. Stop trying to take things from me. Find your own partner.
Then, can you introduce me to your fiancé's friends?
What?
Just give me his number. I won't go after your fiancé, I promise.
I already told you I wouldn't give you his contact. I'll officially send you a wedding invitation soon, so bye for now.
Wait, Zoe! Zoe! Stop acting like you're better than me. I won't allow you to be the only one happy. I'll do whatever it takes to get close to your fiancé. Hey Zoe, long time no talk. Is now a good time?
Hey, I'm busy with preparations for tomorrow's wedding. Can you please make it quick?
I have something to tell you.
What is it?
I'm getting married.
What? Really?
Yes.
Wow, congratulations. But that's quite sudden. Have you been dating someone?
Well, I recently met someone. He seems to have fallen for me at first sight. And within less than a month of dating, he proposed to me.
In a month? Really?
Well, it just shows how charming I am, right? I'm so beautiful, unlike you.
Okay, whatever.
By the way, who do you think the guy is?
Probably someone I don't know.
Well, you actually know him quite well. He's handsome and has a prestigious background. Come on, Zoe, can't you figure it out?
I don't know. We don't have many mutual friends because we went to different high schools and universities.
Oh, come on, you know him, even though you pretend not to.
No, really, I don't have a clue.
Oh, well, too bad you won't have a wedding tomorrow.
What?
I'm marrying your fiancé.
What?
Oops, I made a mistake. I mean, your ex-fiancé. I'm sorry, Zoe. I stole your fiancé again.
Wait a minute. I'm a bit confused. Are you saying my fiancé is marrying you?
Exactly.
You're joking, right? Or are you being delusional?
Oh, my poor sister. I understand you don't want to accept reality. Unfortunately, I'm not being delusional. It's real. Your fiancé is mine now.
Are you sure you're not confusing him with someone else? Stella, you've only met my fiancé once, right?
There's no way I could be mistaken. He's handsome, so I remember his face and name perfectly. The man I'm marrying is your fiancé, for real.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, soon I will be Mrs. Carter.
Then how did you get close to my fiancé?
Well, I happened to see him walking alone in the city, so I quickly chased after him and got his contact information.
What?
So, I took a chance and asked him out on a date. He agreed so easily. We became quite close that very day. Even though he has a fiancé, we've been meeting almost every night. I'm sure he's captivated by my youth and beauty.
I'm sorry. I still don't understand.
Oh, you are so pathetic. I know you don't want to accept reality. You will be okay eventually. The wounds in your heart will heal. You will understand someday that I'm the one who's perfect for him.
Hey, could you be misunderstanding something?
I'm not misunderstanding anything. Zoe, you should give up on him. Aren't you frustrated? Not really. You're pretending to be strong again. It must be tough for you, having your fiancé taken by your sister twice. For the second time, your fiancé chose me. You should accept the reality that you are a loser. I don't think so. Hey, why haven't you introduced him to our parents if you're getting married? Huh? There's no need to introduce him. Why not? Why? Because he was your fiancé. Dad and Mom already know him well. Besides, if I mention taking your fiancé again, Dad will get angry, right? I've heard that his parents are strict too. Honestly, going to greet them seems like a hassle. No, I think our parents probably haven't met your fiancé yet. I think it would be good to properly introduce each other to both families. Come on, are you still saying that? You're so pathetic. Give up already and go find a new boyfriend. All right. This conversation has no end. By the way, are you coming to the wedding tomorrow? Oh my God, seriously? You're still saying that? What? I told you can't have a wedding. Hey, listen. How can you have a wedding without a groom? I'm going to completely destroy your happiness. Because that's what makes me happy. I think soon you'll get a message from him saying tomorrow's wedding is canceled. If you want him to be happy, just accept the reality, okay? What? My fiancé is right here next to me. What? Zoe, are you okay? Are you seeing hallucinations or something? No, it's not a hallucination. We're talking about tomorrow's wedding now. Huh? Wait a moment. What's going on? By the way, you mentioned you will be Mrs. Carter, right? Can you tell me your fiancé's full name? Ethan Carter. I knew it. What do you mean? Ethan is his older brother. Huh? Older brother? Yes. I don't get it. What do you mean? My fiancé's name is Sam Carter. Sam? What? The name is different? Yes. Ethan and Sam are brothers. It seems like the one who proposed to you was his older brother, Ethan. This can't be true. But they look like the same person. They look very similar because they're brothers. They're often mistaken for twins. But they have a 3-year age difference. And their personalities are completely different. This is unbelievable. Why did you tell me before that he had a brother? What? When I introduced my fiancé before, I think he mentioned having a brother. Did you not listen to him at all? I was captivated by his handsome face. I don't remember anything about a brother. Stella, it seems like you completely misunderstood. I thought something didn't add up in our conversation. Turns out, you were hitting on my fiancé's brother. My fiancé would never fall for you in the first place. I can't believe it was the wrong guy. I thought I managed to steal a fiancé from you. You were so desperate to steal my fiancé away that you didn't check properly. Well, even though it was a mistake, Ethan is handsome and getting married is a good thing, isn't it? Well, that's true, but there's meaning in stealing from you. It's disappointing that it was the wrong guy. You have a serious problem. I always want to be superior to you. I can't accept that my older sister's getting married before me and being happy. But he fell in love with you at first sight and proposed. Getting married within a month is a bit unusual thing to happen, but if you love him too, there's no problem, right? Well, now that you put it that way, I did manage to get a handsome guy. It's frustrating that it started as a mistake, but I'll go ahead and marry him. Well then, will you come to my wedding? Sure I will. It's disappointing that you're getting married first. But eventually, I'll marry Ethan too. And I'll have a more luxurious wedding than you.
All right. I'm looking forward to your wedding too. Well then, see you tomorrow.
Zoe, it's totally different.
What is?
Ethan is not a perfect man at all.
What are you talking about?
Why are they so different even though they are siblings? Your husband works for a well-known company and is an elite, but his brother is just a part-timer. I didn't want to marry a part-timer even if he's handsome.
Wait, did you not know his job?
No, because I always thought he was your fiancé.
But once you realized it was my fiancé's brother, didn't you ask what he does?
Well, I was curious, but it seemed too late to ask.
Even though he's someone you'll spend your life with?
I never imagined he was a part-timer. They look so alike. I thought he was also an elite like your husband.
Didn't I tell you before? I told you. Even though they look alike, their personalities are completely different.
You've got to be kidding me. It's impossible to continue being married to a guy like that.
So, you're already married to him, huh?
I've been deceived. Ethan rushed into marriage because he was looking for someone to support him financially.
Well, you're a full-time employee at least. If you work hard, you and Ethan can live off your salary.
But that's impossible.
What?
I dreamt of being a housewife when I got married. So when Ethan proposed, I handed in my resignation at work.
Oh.
Zoe, what should I do?
Figure it out yourself.
I want a divorce if possible, but Ethan says there's no reason for a divorce and won't listen to me.
Hey, how can I get a divorce? I don't know.
Oh, I've come up with a good idea.
What?
How about swapping husbands?
What? Don't be silly.
It's not fair that you're always happy. You married an elite guy with a big salary, and I'm with a pimp.
You chose him, so it can't be helped.
No, it's different. If I knew he was a part-timer, I wouldn't have married him.
It's all your fault.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
You're an adult now. Take responsibility for your choices. Well then.
Wait, Zoe. Zoe, help me! Don't ignore me. Answer the phone.
Oh, you again. If it's about swapping husbands, I won't do that.
No, it's not about that. I need your advice about something.
What?
I ended up living with him at his parents' house.
Really?
He's a part-timer. I quit my job and we have no money. We were discussing how we'll live from now on, so we ended up living with his parents.
I see. Well, you're practically estranged from our parents. I guess you can only rely on your in-laws.
That's the worst part.
Why?
Because my in-laws are extremely strict. They were surprised that I couldn't do housework properly. They said they'll teach me everything from scratch. I'm forced to do chores and cook every day. I don't even have time to hang out with friends.
Well, isn't that good?
Why do you say that? Every day feels like hell.
You were spoiled growing up. It's a chance for you to toughen up.
Don't say that. If I don't do something, I'll go crazy. I thought I had a handsome husband, but I never expected to end up living with in-laws like this.
It's your fault for not knowing your partner properly. You should do your best.
Why do you say that? I didn't do anything wrong.
You didn't go to meet your husband's parents before getting married. If you had met them properly beforehand, you might have reconsidered the marriage. Not thoroughly getting to know Ethan and accepting the proposal, I think those are your mistakes.
But I wanted to get married as soon as possible. I wanted to steal your fiancé as soon as possible that time.
That's also a problem. You chose him because he was my fiancé, right? It turned out to be the wrong guy. If you've learned your lesson, you should stop trying to take what belongs to others.
Whatever. I still want your husband.
What? Wait, did you even read what I said?
I'm divorcing Ethan. I've decided to marry your husband.
No matter how much you want my husband, this time it won't go your way.
Oh, really? We'll see about that. When a young and beautiful woman like me makes a move, I can win over any man.
Are you serious? You're still trying to take what's mine?
I'm going through so much. I won't allow only my sister to be happy.
But you can't get close to my husband.
What are you saying? There's no way, it's impossible. No man can resist my charm. I'll definitely steal your husband.
But it's physically impossible. Right now, we're not in the US.
What?
My husband got a job overseas.
What do you mean? I didn't hear anything about that. Why didn't you tell me such an important thing?
There's no way I'd tell you.
When will he come back?
Probably we will live abroad for at least 2 years.
No way! Do I have to endure this life for over 2 years? I'll be getting older during that time. I can't wait that long.
There's no need to wait.
I don't want to. Hey, can't he come back right away?
That's not possible. We're here for his work.
Where are you guys living now?
I won't tell you.
Why not?
I don't think you would, but just in case you decide to desperately chase after us abroad, I won't tell you where we are. Well then, I'm busy, so see you.
Wait, Zoe! Don't leave me alone! Zoe!
Stella is unable to endure treatment from her parents-in-law. It seems she has proposed a divorce to Ethan again. However, Ethan refused to go through with the divorce, and Ethan and the in-laws treated her more strictly. She is now forced to live in an even more confined life than before. Nevertheless, my sister seems unwilling to give up on pursuing my husband. She persistently messages me about our location, so I finally blocked her recently. As for me, I am enjoying life overseas with my husband. I can't wait to build a family with him in a new environment.
Samantha, I need to check something.
What is it?
Tomorrow is hospital day, right?
Yes, it is.
I almost forgot about that. I was just about to make a reservation for a movie I wanted to see.
Sorry, I should have checked with you earlier.
It's okay. I didn't make any reservation for the movie anyway. I'm not going to shrug off a trip to the hospital.
You know, before we got married, we used to talk about seeing a movie at the theater once a month. We haven't been able to make it happen, but...
That's right. It's already been a year since then. Time flies.
Yeah, you're right. I still want to enjoy our life as a married couple, but I'd like to expand our family.
I'm sure our kids will be adorable.
I think you're going to spoil them for sure. I can't believe how cute they are even before they're born.
Don't you ever think about how it feels to be a parent now?
I do. I guess this is how our parents felt when they were expecting us.
I think you're right. I have to thank my parents again.
I agree.
Well, I'm almost done with work, so I'll hurry home.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
Samantha, is today your part-time day?
Good morning, Dahlia. Yes, it's part-time day today. Is there anything you want me to help you with?
I've got some delicious travel souvenirs from our neighbors. I thought I'd share it with you. Want to come pick it up on your way home?
Wow, thank you very much. Well, I'll stop by there after work.
Okay, sure. By the way, it's already been a year since you guys got married. How time flies.
Yes, it has. I was just talking about that with William.
By the way, when are you guys going to increase your family member?
I beg your pardon?
I'm talking about having a child. I'm looking forward to the birth of my first grandchild.
That's right.
Some of my friends already have grandchildren. They all said that grandchildren are so cute. When they say that, I can't help but look forward to have one too. I wonder if it's almost time? Maybe you're already pregnant?
I'm afraid not.
I knew it.
But I'm so happy that you're looking forward to it. I'm sure the baby will be very happy when he or she is born.
What? Doesn't that mean that you're pregnant? You don't have to hide it. Just tell me honestly.
No, I'm really not pregnant yet.
Oh no. Don't give me weird expectations. Anyway, now that you're married to my son, you need to give birth.
Yes, we're looking forward to having kids too. But it doesn't always work out the way you think it will.
Well, that's a good point. But I'm looking forward to hearing some good news soon.
I understand. Is now the right time to talk?
Yeah, it is. What's up?
Well, I stopped by your parents' house today on the way home from my part-time job.
Why?
Before I left, I got a message from your mother. She said she wanted to share some delicious souvenirs, so she asked me to come pick them up.
And then?
That was great, but she kept asking me when we're going to have kids. She's really looking forward to the birth of her grandchild. I'm very happy for her, but it stings somehow.
Geez, she's talking nonsense again. I can imagine what she said to you. I'm sorry if she offended you.
I know your mother is looking forward to the birth of her grandchild, so I don't feel bad about that. But I feel sorry that I can't grant her wish yet. I'm feeling a little down in the dumps, so I decided to text you.
Mom has always been a bit of an airhead, you know? That's why she tends to hurt people without a second thought. It's obvious if you think about it a little. I'm not busy anyway, so don't worry about talking to me when I'm at work.
You're right.
We've only been married for a year, right? Let's slowly increase our family member. That's fine.
Yeah, sure. I feel better now that you said that. Thank you.
My pleasure. Anyway, I'm sorry about what my mom said to you. Samantha, can I talk to you now?
No problem, Dahlia.
You know, one of our neighbors just had a baby.
I see.
Babies are so cute. Even the stranger's child is so cute. I bet it's even cuter when it's my own grandchild.
I can understand that.
So, the mother was taking supplements to help her have a baby sooner.
Supplements?
Now, there's such a great thing as fertility supplements.
I guess so.
She said that the supplements were probably good for her. I was surprised when I heard the price, but it's worth a try, isn't it?
What? Are you telling me that I should take those supplements?
I'll pay for them. I'll buy them for you and you can start to take them.
Dahlia, I appreciate your concern, but I can't make a decision about the child on my own, so I'd like to discuss it with William.
You can just ignore him. Because he's not the one who's going to get pregnant. It's you, right? So you need to make your decision.
Yes, but it's an important decision, so I don't want to make it alone.
Well, I've gone to the trouble of telling you I'll buy those for you. You're wasting people's kindness.
I'm sorry, Dahlia. I'll talk to William and get back to you.
I'm saying this for you, who's going to give birth to my grandchild, but you're not even grateful for what I've done?
I'm really sorry for that. William, can I have a word with you?
Yeah, what's up?
I just got a message from your mother, and she said that one of our neighbors just had a baby.
I wonder who.
I didn't get the name, but apparently she was taking fertility supplements. I heard that it was effective.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, your mom asked me if I wanted to take the supplements.
Of course you said no, right?
I wanted to say no, but I couldn't say no without thinking about her feelings. I told her I'd talk to you and get back to her.
She really shouldn't have done all that. She's so meddlesome.
I heard that the supplement is very expensive. She said she would pay for it if it was for her grandchild. I don't feel comfortable.
I understand. I'll turn her offer down softly on my part.
I feel kind of bad. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize, Samantha. Don't worry. I'll make sure to tell Mom.
Okay.
Samantha?
Hello, Dahlia.
How's it going? Are you pregnant now?
Oh, Dahlia, my period comes once a month, so I don't know yet. And I don't think I can get pregnant that quickly at the right time.
Well, then, shouldn't you be the one to call me?
What?
You know I want grandchildren, right?
That's true, but I don't think it's a good idea to report a pregnancy that hasn't even happened yet.
What's with that tone? You're making excuses because you can't have children?
That's not what I meant. I think William told you that both of us have talked a lot about having children. So could you please be patient with us?
Huh? I recommended supplements to you, but you refused my kindness. Besides, it's not natural for you to report to me about my grandchild.
Of course, as soon as I find out I'm pregnant, I'll let you know. But I'm not at that stage yet.
Are you sure you want to have William's child? The child you will give birth to will be my grandchild.
Of course, I want to have William's baby.
Then, if you don't work hard to have your first child soon, you'll be old in no time. Wait a minute. Are you in financial trouble?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I know about that. William is making enough money to support you.
It's not about financial problem.
Then what is it? You two have been married for a year already, so it's about time to have a baby, right?
That's right. I've been talking with William about that as well. Please don't say anything and watch over us for a while longer.
Wait a while longer and keep an eye on it. That's all you've been telling me. How long are you going to make me wait for the birth of my grandchild? You're going to end up in failure because you don't listen to me. I've had enough.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Samantha.
Sorry, Dahlia. I was cooking and didn't notice.
Is there anything you're not telling me?
What are you talking about?
Put your hand on your chest and think about it.
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Stop pretending. Why did you hide it?
Hide what?
You're pregnant, aren't you?
Why do you think so?
Miss Thompson, who lives in front of her house, saw you coming out of the OBGYN. She said she was sure because she remembered your face so well. Why didn't you tell me?
Just because I came out of the OBGYN doesn't mean that I'm pregnant. I'm sorry I didn't meet your expectations. I'm not pregnant.
Huh? How much longer are you going to make me wait?
I can't promise you when I'll get pregnant.
Your attitude really irritates me. If you can't have children, divorce my son right away. I want a grandchild.
Divorce? I have no intention of divorcing William.
You're so brazen. You say you want children, but you're not making any effort.
That's not true.
You're the reason I still can't have grandchild, right?
Well,
I'm sure that's true. William wants to have a child, and I don't see my grandchild. You don't deserve to be my son's wife if you can't have children.
it's not decided yet that I can't have a child. It's just that I don't seem to have the right constitution to do it right away. So can't you wait?
No, I don't want an incompetent wife for my son. Because if he divorces you and remarries a woman who can conceive right away, I'll have my grandchild soon.
Please stop saying that.
No matter how long I've been waiting, you're still not pregnant. So I was looking for someone new for William to marry. There were a few women who looked good. Samantha, please divorce my son right away.
Are you serious?
Of course. I've told you many times that I want grandchildren as soon as possible. And yet, it's your fault for being so laid back forever.
I can't divorce William for such a silly reason.
Silly reason? Samantha, be respectful of your words. You're the one who needs to be respectful of your words, Mom. My wife is not a childbearing machine. Huh? Is that you, William? I've been standing by Samantha's side the whole time, watching the entire exchange. Is that so? But it's just like what I said, right? We talked a lot about the pregnancy. We couldn't have a baby, so we went to the hospital together. Then, I found out that the problem was not only with Samantha, but also with me. What? So we went to fertility treatment together. Oh no, I didn't know that you're also infertile. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? Because I thought you and Dad would be worried if I told you. We talked about continuing the treatment, and if we couldn't have a baby, I was planning to discuss about that with you and Dad. I asked you, didn't I? I asked you to stop asking about the pregnancy. Did you? Stop fooling around. You've been driving my wife crazy, you know that? You've got it all wrong, don't you? Don't play dumb with me. I've heard everything from Samantha, and I've watched the whole exchange. Then let me get to the point. Huh? I still think you and Samantha should get a divorce. What are you talking about? If you're infertile, you'd better find a woman who can get pregnant. Are you insane? What? Of course not. Me and Samantha are not childbearing machines. Do you want me to go through a series of divorces and remarriages just for the sake of having a child? Enough is enough. I don't like the way you said that. I'm your mother, so don't be rude. If you are a mother, you would understand. Understand what? How Samantha feels. As a woman, don't you ever think about what it would be like if you were in her shoes? Because I'm not infertile and I was pregnant right away. I don't know how Samantha feels. I see. I understand. You finally understand, don't you? That's my son. I'm going to cut ties with you, Mom. From now on, I'm no longer your son. What are you talking about? Do you even know what you're saying? I want a grandchild with all my heart. I want you to take back what you just told me. I'm not going to do that. You just think of us as baby-making machines. I can't call you a parent if you think like that and bully my precious wife. What a thing to say. If you do that, I'll never be able to hold my grandchild. What choice do I have? That's how bad you've been treating us. You don't deserve to hold our child.
I'll never let you hold the child. You can't do this to me. Why should you say such things to the mother who raised you so well? I don't even want to talk to you anymore. William, wait!
Dahlia, I'm afraid William doesn't even want to talk with you anymore.
Huh? What are you talking about? It's your fault, isn't it? Do something about it.
Well, I don't know if I can help you. William was so angry that even I can't handle it.
This is not the time to be talking like that. It's your responsibility. You're the one who should convince him.
I don't think I can.
What? I'm about to lose my son because of you, okay? You are the worst person in this entire world.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't give birth to your grandchild right away.
Are you kidding me? If you're sorry, go and convince William now.
I can't. To be honest, I'm relieved that William decided to cut ties with you.
Huh?
Your repeated attacks on me were making me quite mentally unwell. I know it must be difficult for you to accept the fact that I can't get pregnant right away. But it is really painful for me, for not being able to have a child when I want it so badly. It makes me want to beg God. That's all I want to tell you.
Samantha!
And I just got a message from William about our pregnancy and our communication with you. William is going to tell his father, who is currently on a business trip, all about it over the phone.
What? To my husband? Oh no, he's going to get angry with me.
You knew your husband would be angry with you, but you didn't stop bullying me. Then you should receive a severe scolding from him.
What?
Your husband seems to be very angry with you.
No way.
Your husband loves William and me very much. He said he will never forgive you for hurting us to the depths of our hearts.
Is my husband that angry?
It seems so. I didn't speak to him directly, so I can't tell you how angry your husband is. But William and your husband are talking loudly and excitedly about something.
What? You should talk to my husband instead.
Why?
Tell him that what William just told my husband is a misunderstanding. That I'm being kind to you. Say so to my husband. Clear up the misunderstanding properly.
Dahlia, it's not a misunderstanding. It's a fact. William seems to have told your husband correctly. There's no need for me to speak for him, nor is there any need for me to explain myself.
What a cruel person you are. I knew it was a mistake to let you be my son's wife. I've had enough already.
Please don't worry. As of today, I will cut ties with you. I don't think we will see each other again in the future. Thank you for the short time we've been together.
Wait a minute. What about my dream of holding my grandchild?
I don't know about that. You ended that dream by yourself.
Hold on a sec. Samantha, I apologize. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I don't want to lose my son and grandchild.
That's hard to do. William is so angry with you. It doesn't look like he'll change his mind. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh no, wait!
After that, Dahlia was scolded badly by her husband. He told her not to get any closer to me and my husband. Dahlia, who was so arrogant, is now stuck inside the house crying her eyes out. I couldn't help but burst out laughing when I heard about that. She had always been unable to understand other people's feelings and had a tendency to hurt people without a care. My father-in-law said the experience would be good medicine for her. And since we don't intend to see my mother-in-law in the foreseeable future, we decided to take the plunge and move out. As soon as the environment changed and the stress from my mother-in-law was gone, I found out that I was pregnant. Needless to say, William and I shed tears of joy. I don't intend to let my mother-in-law see the baby after child labor, but I have told my father-in-law where we're living now, so he will come to see our child secretly. I pray that one day I will be able to take my child to see my mother-in-law.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.